Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today quite an interesting video for you guys, and there is a bit of a change with the upcoming featured 6-star hero crystal, and also change to when champions get added to the basic pool. And the first bit of this video is going to be slightly annoying, that's all there is to it. But basically Kabam had an error in scheduling when basic champions get added to the crystal pool, and in this case with Iron Man Infinity War, for instance, it would turn out that he joins the basic pool before he's even in the featured crystal, and Kabam wanted to kind of like change and address that, which means that instead of Infamous Iron Man being added to the basic crystal pool in 31st of January, they pushed it back basically 3 weeks, and it is going to happen in 21st of February. Now, it is quite annoying for a lot of people who saved up their Nexuses for Iron Man Infinity War, but it just means that you're going to have to wait slightly longer, and I myself am in that exact same category. I have quite a lot of crystals saved just to make sure that I do get Infamous Iron Man. But the point is that I think this is kind of quietly on the down low a good thing for players as well, because I 1000% know that a lot of people would have made the mistake of opening their saved up Nexuses as soon as Iron Man Infinity War enters the basic pool. But that would not be the right strategy. The right strategy would be to open up your featured hero crystal shard. Then you would see whether you get Iron Man Infinity War from these RNG crystals, or significantly heavier RNG, and then once you have opened your featured crystal hero shards, would be the best time to open your 6-star tech Nexus if you didn't get your Infamous Iron Man, or you would have the opportunity to hold on to them for later on when you maybe want to go for Shuri or some other future champion, which was my personal plan, which I think would be kind of like the best way how to utilize your crystals and resources. So that is going to be the plan now for everybody in a bit of forced nature, because the new featured hero crystal is going to get added in 26 days. So it's not too long for now, and that is going to happen before Infamous Iron Man gets added to the crystal pool. So that is what you want to do. You want to open up all your featured 6-star hero crystal shards, and then if you don't get Infamous Iron Man, go for the Nexus crystals and whatever else you have. But there is a huge upside to this change as well, in a sense. In basically exchange for these champions coming to the basic pool slightly later than they were originally scheduled, next featured hero crystal is going to feature 7 champions instead of 6. So we were all kind of convinced, and by the typical rules, 6-star featured hero crystal and 5-star as well hold 6 new champions, and Kabam did change it up for the 5-star crystal already, but it's a 5-star crystal, so not too many people noticed or cared too much. As you can see, the current 5-star featured has 7 champions in it, and so will the upcoming 6-star featured crystal, which means that Absorbing Man is going to be in the next featured hero crystal that's coming in 26 days from now, and people will have an opportunity to get access to Absorbing Man significantly quicker. And that is quite a huge upside. I'm quite excited and happy for it. So we're going to get Iron Man Infamous, Spider-Man Supreme, Spot, Shuri, Atuma, Mantis, and Absorbing Man as 7th champion in the upcoming featured hero crystal, which definitely, again, will save us waiting additional 3 months to try and get this in most cases, because let's face it, realistically, there is a very, very small minority of players who acquire these champions before they actually land in the featured crystals, and then when they land in the featured crystals, then significantly larger portion of community gets access to these champions, and having access to Absorbing Man 3 months early, it's kind of like a nice surprise. So I'm quite happy about that. I do like the way Absorbing Man looks as a champion as well. Obviously, I think we're going to get the early access bundles for Absorbing Man later today, so I'll try to snag one of those in order to test out my 5-star, and then hopefully get the 6-star Absorbing Man in less than a month from now. in ideal world, hopefully. Right. So that's kind of the change here. There is slight annoyance to those people who were prepping their Nexus crystals for the infamous Iron Man, and then the rest of the champions have been pushed a bit further behind. But as I said, in this case, I think Kabam unintentionally will actually help out the player base by doing this, because you will be able to open your featured hero crystal shards, and then you will be able to see whether you get infamous Iron Man or not. And if you do, well, that means you can just keep saving up your crystals as well, or, you know, select something else in your Nexus if you so choose. So I think, you know, that is the smarter way to do this whole opening and champion hunting thing. And yeah, you know, just need to wait slightly bit longer, but it's fine. And then obviously we will get 7 champions in the featured crystal, and that's awesome. I don't have any of these 7 as 6 stars, so needless to say, I definitely am looking forward to when the new featured 6-star hero crystal finally lands in the game. We will have quite a big opening. I have saved up quite a lot of featured 6-star hero crystal shards. I'm a bit over 500,000 now, so 450 would be 30. Hopefully we can make it to 40 featured 6-star hero crystal opening. I will try my best to get another 85k shards in the next 4 weeks. And then hopefully I will get to keep saving up my Nexuses and my tech Nexuses and my tech Abyss Nexuses for something else in the future. Because I do think this is kind of like the safer way to cheaply try and acquire new champions. So I pretty much have started doing this with all of the classes, where I try to get some crystals periodically, and if I don't get them from featured crystal, I'll try to get them from these Nexuses when they go to the basic pool. And worst comes to worst, there are basic arenas which are in desperate need of a revamp. But so that's the news. This is the change, and in my opinion, it is quite an important and cool change. Absorbing Man, joining the contest in mass quantities and general kind of availability much earlier than he otherwise would. And the downside of these champions being slightly delayed, well, I'm kind of okay with that. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm overlooking something, but 7 champions in the upcoming featured hero, 6-star featured hero crystal, that does sound quite cool. See you soon, guys. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about